we wanted to talk about. Do you think having children diminishes the value of a woman or a man within a relationship? Silva, I'll let you go first.
All right. I believe it does not diminish the value at all, but it depends on the circumstance. For me, you really have to see how the person raises that child because it can really show their level of responsibility, commitment, loyalty, love, selfishness versus
Can
selflessness.
can I ask
I
you a
kind of
question?
mumbled on
Can
that.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you're telling me if you every time you meet a woman with a child, you have to give her the benefit of the doubt and realize who she is as a mother before you judge her?
No, I have to give the benefit of the doubt. I still have to know the situation because anybody can give off a fake persona. Even
Not
social media itself, we only ever see the good things that people want us to see. It's not till we really get close to a person that we really see all the cracks and flaws in their personality and stuff. So I guess I'd have to at least be friends with them on a personal level for a while, but that's just like my own experience wise.
B, what were you gonna say?
I don't think that diminishes the value. You don't know how somebody was before they had multiple kids and multiple people. Like,
So
how you
you're
know they was with, huh?
so you're saying that you have to get to know that person on an intimate level before you can judge them.
Yeah, it's just like reading a book by its cover, bro. You all 9 times out of 10, you read a book by its cover, bro. You're gonna be wrong.
So you should give every
How,
woman who has a
how
kid the benefit of the doubt.
not not necessarily the benefit of the doubt, but don't pass a judgment on somebody if you don't know them. Because how you know me having 2 kids to 2 separate women, I wasn't in a relationship for
That
the long run
no,
and a
no,
relationship
and
that's
I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's the point. I think the point is saying that when you go into a relationship or you're like if you're going into the dating phase, when you meet someone with kids, they have a diminished value over someone who does not have kids, which is
I
100%
don't think
true.
they have a
Yeah,
diminished value. I
but
think
I don't know because if I have a kid and I'm going out dating, I'm not necessarily looking for somebody that don't have a kid. I'm looking for somebody on the same type time
No,
as me,
no, no, no,
the
no, no,
same
no.
the
That's not
same
the point. That's
have
not the
a kid.
point. It's not saying that you're looking for someone without a kid. It's saying when someone has a kid or when someone has multiple
To
kids,
multiple people, yeah, to multiple different
right,
people.
to multiple different people, they have an uphill battle. Is that not true?
hmm,
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if from what you said earlier about the initial value, yes. If you're talking,
Yes, initial value when
yeah,
you're talking about
yeah,
appeal with.
hold
Okay.
on. If I'm meeting you for the first time, and I know you have a kid to multiple people, yes, my initial take is your value is less than if I go to someone that got 1 kid to one person. Yes, that's true, but you can't pass judgment say, oh, your value is diminished if you don't know the reason why. It's not like
No,
I'm just
but
out
we're
here
talking.
slinging dick and shit like
No,
that.
no, no, true. But when we're
I don't
talking
think
about,
the
go ahead, Silva.
number of fathers that a person has really matters. I think the way I explained it kind of made it sound kind of obvious the way I view it. For me, if a person has a kid, I just see it as another grading factor, I guess, because I can see their level of responsibility. I'm not saying that having a kid diminishes your trait. I'm just saying that if you have a kid, the way that you raise your kid, I can easily determine whether you have certain levels of responsibility, certain levels of love for other people, certain levels of, punctuality, things like that. And
Now
that
how
for
would
me is what I'm looking for.
now
To
how would
me,
you know that
having a
off of
kid in
your
general
initial
isn't bad.
how would you know that off your initial look at me or like
Right,
your
right.
initial
Agreed,
take on
agree.
me?
I agree with that. How would you know that? That's something that you would have to get to know them. So we're saying
I
if
feel
someone, so
like
you're again, we're going back to the point. If someone has kids, are you saying that you have to give them the benefit of the doubt and see how they are around their kids before you judge them? If someone has kids, do you have to say, okay, she has kids. Let me give her a chance and see how she is with her kids before I
Yeah,
judge her?
yes and no
I
because
feel like I am the latter.
you always got somewhere in the world there's a lot of people in the world that won't let the other half see their kid out of spite. So if I'm looking at you and I'm like, yo, well, you're never around your kid, that's not fair to me to say that if I don't know that they can't see their kid on a regular basis.
Right, but then we're going past that. So you're telling me when you
So I guess I would give the benefit of the doubt if I'm looking at it like that.
So you're just telling me any woman that says, "Hey, I got 3 kids," give me the benefit of the
No.
doubt.
No, if you come to me like I got three kids with 3 different men, automatically in my head I'm like, all right, well, why?
Is that what you're? So are y'all asking that question? Are y'all asking why, or why are there 3 different baby dads?
Me personally,
Not really.
I might not ask that right away, but in my head, that's gonna be the first take that I take on myself. Why? Why does she have 3 kids? So it's always gonna be in the back of my head, so I know
we're
why.
talking about in a relationship, regardless of what goes on in your head. Are you pursuing that woman with 3 kids to the 3 different baby dads? Are you pursuing that woman with the same credentials and no kids?
I feel like just because I've never been in a situation with
Probably not.
chasing somebody who has multiple kids, I don't know how I'd react in that situation.
And that's a
I
fair.
can only.
I've definitely chased after women who've had a kid, but I don't know how I feel about multiple baby dads.
So let me ask you this,
And
Silva.
since I
Let me
don't have that
real quick.
experience, I don't
B,
know.
I know you wanted to say something, B. Real quick, I wanted to ask a question. I want Silva to answer the question, and then B, I want you to chime in and say whatever you were about to say. So Silva, talking to women that have had a single child, would you prefer that woman with a single child, and we're not going off any background information, or would you rather have a woman with the same credentials and no children, not having any background information?
I don't think I'd prefer either one.
So all right, so a child just
I
doesn't
feel
matter.
like I'd be indifferent to either.
So you feel like a person raising a child is indifferent to their lifestyle?
To me, again, it's not about having the child. It's that if you do have the child, I'm gonna more grade or judge how you raise that child.
All
And
right,
if it's not the standards that I would raise or treat my child, then I just don't want to be in a relationship with you.
I'm gonna let B make his point.
So it's all about that.
And then I'll cycle back to that if I find it necessary. Go ahead, B.
I guess I would be looking at it from like my point of view. I got a son, so if I am single, I'm not looking for a girl that don't have a kid because she don't know the type of level that I'm on with a kid. So I will be probably most likely looking for a woman that knows what I'm going through as a dad. I'm not gonna say single father because you're never going to like know if you're gonna be a single father or single mother until that time comes. But
Right.
I would look at it in the sense like I have a kid, or if you have 2 kids to one person, that's cool too. But I don't know how I would feel about 2 kids to 2 separate baby dads, because then you always got that baby dad drama or the baby mom drama. So I guess if you have that type of drama, yes, it diminishes your value, because who wants to be
So
in a
you
relationship with that?
So you can't have that with a single baby mom or baby dad? You can't have baby mom, baby
No, I
dad?
can't. No, you can. But if I'm looking for a partner or something, I'm not necessarily going to look for somebody who's single with no kids, because at the end of the day, they could be immature, or they could be very mature. I don't know.
Mhm.
But my initial take is going to be, let me see what's up with her over there who got 1 kid, and it looks like she a great mom or a great dad.
All right,
I mean,
so is it fair to assess that both of y'all feel that if a woman has a child, you are more inclined to give her a chance than not?
if what? Say
I
that
think I
again?
would.
Say that
Answer.
again?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. And then y'all can both answer. If a woman has more than 1 child, regardless, you feel more inclined to figure out who she is as a woman and a mother, more so than you are to be like, nah, it's not worth it. Let me find someone that's not dealing with all that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I would get into a relationship with a woman without kids. So if she's giving birth to a child, it would be our first child.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So now she's obligated to do what she wants with her child the same way you are. So
No, because now that's our child, because she came into the relationship where I already had a kid, She knows how I'm going to raise our children. If she has,
I think that's wrong, bro. Because I don't think everybody is going to have that same opinion when it comes to kids.
no,
bro.
that's fair. That's fair. But not everybody's going to
I
be
feel
in
like
my.
that's
when it
why
comes-
everybody
now, when it comes to-
be
now, when it
having
comes
these
to your kids-
conversations.
Now, when,
But I say that because at the end of the day, whatever the woman wants, she's going to get. Whatever the woman desires, she's going to get. Whatever our child desires, they're going to get. So because
I
of
completely
that,
agree. That's why I'm judging you foresight.
right? So because of that specifically, y'all are getting whatever y'all want. We're going to live by my ideals. So if I'm going into a relationship to raise a family, not only to raise my daughter, but to raise another child with another person, that other person has to adopt my ideals. Because with that first child, I'm already dealing with conflicting ideals with their mother. Why?
I agree up until the adopt part.
All right, cool.
okay, let me ask you this, Mario.
What's up?
You saying you saying you would choose a single person because you would want to instill your morals and shit like that on how to raise a kid because you're already a parent.
Right.
But why
On your lifetime.
why should she give into your ideals and morals when she doesn't have a kid to lecture on her own or to scold on her own without having no backlash from the parent?
That's easy. That's an easy question to answer. She doesn't have to at all. That's why I would rather go into a relationship with a woman with no kids. If you don't want to adopt my ideals and the way I raise my kids, you don't have to get involved with me. Like there's a woman out there for everybody. Eventually, I'm gonna want
8 billion people in this world. man.
right. Yeah, you don't.
That's a
You
fact,
don't.
guys.
And that's why I'm judging the whole time.
Yeah,
I
you-
want to know that shit
Yeah,
beforehand.
yeah. You don't have to. But
This
I'm
person
going.
could be
I
all
like
in China, though. You
why
don't know that.
why hop into a relationship with someone who has different ideals or that already has a child with their own ideals when I know I stand pat in mine. Now I'm not saying that I would.
The only reason I disagreed with the adopt thing is because, again, I'm judging to make sure that we have the same ideals. I don't want to have to try to convince you to like my ideals. I want to make sure that you and me are already on the same page before
Right, but
we
it's a
are
little-
in a committed relationship together. So
It's a-
that's the only reason I differ.
It's a little
'Cause I
different.
just don't want to have to convince or anything like that. I feel like.
Right.
That's
I think there's very specific sex roles. I think that as a man, I'm going to take out the trash. As a man, I'm going to handle the financial burden. Not saying all of it, but the majority of it.
Yeah.
I say as a man, I'm going to take care of you physically. Now as a woman, you're going to take care of me maternally. You should always make sure I got food on my plate. You should always make sure my dinner is ready for me. You should always make sure that when I come into my room, I have a set room that I'm coming to. It's nice and clean. I don't have to clean it all the time. You should clean that shit while I'm at work.
Nah, I don't agree.
No, that's fair. But like I said, I'm speaking.
Me personally, bro, that's sexist.
I don't think it's sexist. I think
I think
it's.
it's sexist. I feel
I
like
think
that's
it's sex
on the
roles.
same
It's
road
sex
of being a
roles.
cooperative team.
Yeah.
It is because I'm taking
But for
on.
me, it's
I'm
more
taking.
of,
Go
I
ahead.
feel like the financial burden is just whoever makes more money. You know, if you make
That's
more
true.
money, then hey, you
That's
call the
true.
shots and
That's
I can work
true.
with you.
That's true. If you make, if you
she
make,
got the money,
right.
then hey, I'll be the stay-at-home, you
Right.
know, husband, and
Right.
I'll make sure that I was sturdy
Right.
as fuck.
If you make more
So,
money
that's
and
the only
you're,
reason I'm bringing
yeah.
sex role.
If you make
that
more money,
specific-
if you're making more money and you're paying for the shit, yeah, of course I'm going to be the one staying at home cleaning the house. I could cook dinner
Yeah.
too. What you talking about? I
But
could.
regardless, I feel like that's still just a cooperative
Yeah,
team.
that's
It's
not-
just the role
that's not
varies
saying
in
or whatever,
situations.
but I'm saying the way you said it, like, oh, you should clean that shit up, or you should have.
You
food on my
should.
table.
You should if I'm paying.
Well, you
you-
shouldn't, nigga, because if my girl is going to work and she gets off before me,
No, that's-
why should she have dinner ready by the time I'm get off of work, or why should the room be clean by the time I go? If I made a mess,
But
in the
why
room,
should you be the
why
one
should
who
she-
has to take
why
out the
should she
trash?
clean my
So
mess?
she gotta
Right.
take out the trash. then.
Exactly.
You gonna-
No, but that's
So you're not gonna let her take out the trash? That's a sex role.
Right.
If you believe that you are the man that has to take out the trash or be the one who has to, you know, check
Well,
the
that's just
house for
something I
intruders
do.
in the middle of the night, you know, that's a
That's
sex
just
role.
something-
And that's
okay,
an
but that's just something I do.
instinctual sex role, but
something
that's
I
a
do.
sex role.
That's something I do on a regular, because I grew up. I see my
No,
dad
but
do
that's
that,
still
I see
a
my dad-
role. That's
And
still a role.
That's chivalrous. That we don't like to see it as it is, but that's chivalrous.
Right.
If if I'm at work for most of the day and the trash can isn't full when I leave, but the trash can is overflowing by the time I get home, why didn't you take the trash out?
Why
Oh,
should
yeah,
she?
if you filled it up in one day, that's you, dog.
Why should she have to? You get home the first.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
hold on. Can I answer? Can I answer the question? Can I
Alright, go
answer?
What?
If you get home and the trash is full, everything else around that should be done. You take that trash bag out. You should be able to come back in to a plate of food. Kick your feet up, do whatever you want to do. You come in, you take that trash out, you put a new trash bag in, you sit down, and you enjoy the rest of your night. What's so wrong with that?
I don't know, bro. I guess we just view shit differently. Because if I'm at work most of the day, but I know I made the room a mess, my clothes is on the floor, the bed is a mess because of me, the TV's on because of me, the lights is on because of me. Why should I expect my significant other to do what I should have?
Yes! Turn the switch off! I don't give a fuck! It's a fucking switch! Turn it off!
Good enough job where I can cover all of the bills, and you just gotta take care of something every once in a while, and you're literally at home all the time. Yes, the house should be clean.
Right!
It should be shit cooked.
Right!
But I'm saying, but I'm all in the same breath. I'm also saying if the trash can isn't full, and that shit is overflowing when I come back, why you ain't take the trash out and I just busted my ass on a 12-hour shift? Oh,
No,
come
no, I'll
on,
take
nigga,
it
take
out.
the trash out.
Nigga, it'll take you 5 seconds to take the trash out. It's not that serious.
Dude, but have you ever walked into a house with a trash can overflowing and that shit boom?
Hey, bro.
Huh.
Take the trash out.
Yeah, take the trash out. You
Regardless.
sitting here
Bro, you take the trash out.
No, you take the trash out. You sitting here in this
Nigga, right? But if she gotta take it, okay. But if she gotta take the trash out, why the fuck is she making you dinner? Nigga, you come home and make your own dinner then.
Bro, I'm out punch a hole in this wall, nigga.
What the fuck?
Hey, yo,
Why?
calm down, Kyle.
Cause
Don't you many
nigga,
monster.
if the trash is overflowing and the first thing I smell when I walk in the crib is a home cooked meal over the fucking smell of some fucking trash, nigga, we got a problem.
Wait, why? Just take the trash out and eat the meal.
Nigga, it don't. I'm gonna have to light a candle then too because that shit's still gonna fucking linger.
You just said if you smell the home cooked meal over the trash. That's what you said.
Nah, take the trash out. Take the
Hey,
trash
bro,
out.
Why?
And I'm gonna eat the meal.
Yeah, exactly. It's going. I'm just going to take the trash bag out, and then I'm going to eat, and I'm going to relax. What's wrong with that?
I don't believe in sex roles, bro. You asked me.
No, and that's fair, and that's fair.
I told you it.
You don't have to believe in sex roles, but you're not giving me any reason. Like the reasons you're giving are straight bullshit.
How, nigga? If something needs done, do it. That's how I am.
All right, nigga. So if you're hungry, make some food, nigga. And
I don't got a problem cooking.
all right, that's fine. That's
came home and cooked.
That's all right. That's where we differ. If I'm sitting here working all day and I come home and you're already home, I better have a plate. I better have a plate ready. It's not sexist. It's not sexist because I'm taking care of things for her.
Because you're saying you better. You're saying like you better have something on that stove.
Right.
For me.
And
you
she
better have food on my
right,
plate.
and she
That's
could
sexist, nigga.
no, she could look me in my face and say you better take this trash out, and I'm gonna be like, okay.
And that's being sexist, nigga. Because that.
No, it's not being sexist. It's having
Having
sex
sex-
roles.
It's a
Having sex
situational role.
Bro,
having
sex
no,
roles is-
it's not being
having a sex
sexist. No, it's
role
not.
is
No, it's
sexist.
not. Being
Yes, it is.
sexist. Being hold on. Let me look up the definition of being sexist. I'm pretty sure being sexist is holding a certain sex beneath yourself.
No, holding a certain sex to a certain standard. It's like a woman. You
Hold
should
on.
cook. You should clean. You should do the laundry.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Don't say what you think. Tell me what you know.
Being sexist is having certain roles, bro.
I feel like
No, see, no. Exactly.
Man has to do this
Right?
no matter
Yeah,
what.
being
'Cause you
sexist.
already agreed that if the woman makes more money, that you would be the stay-at-home
Right?
man.
Yeah, I said
the
that.
stay-at-home
Right? I
husband.
said that.
The shit is agreed on, is talked about, and y'all expect that from one another.
Let's push the
No,
point.
then that's not.
That's still roles.
okay, but that's if y'all are expecting that of each other. If one of y'all is bringing home the.
I never said it was. I never said it was unexpected from one side.
Huh?
I never said it was unexpected from one side. I just said gender roles.
Yeah,
Southeast.
I don't believe in gender roles, bro.
Okay, and Silva said the same thing. He doesn't either. He believes in progressive roles. Like I said, I am more traditional. You don't have to be on the more traditional side. But it's crazy that me and Silva agree more with that than today. Each person fulfills their role, and you're just sitting here acting like the roles don't exist.
I think if something is done, bro, do it.
That
a role.
Right. That is a role.
It's not a. It's not a every.
I'm asking again. Different parts of a household. To run a household, there's different roles that need to be done.
Right,
there's
and
the
it-
financial role,
and
paying
yeah,
the bills.
and I'm sorry-
There's the sanitarial role, making sure the house
Yeah.
is clean. There's the culinary role, making sure the house, that the people are fed.
Silva, can I hold on? Can
I'm
I
not
got?
saying that you have to go 50-50 or one person has to do 100% this or 100% that one.
Okay.
But regardless, those are roles.
Let me say this, since y'all breaking it down like this. Let me say this. I don't believe in having a everyday same role. If I'm the breadwinner, you should be.
All right,
cooking and cleaning. I don't believe that should be.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you both a
Can I add
question?
something? You just said that you don't believe in having a role, but you still believe that those are roles.
No, those are roles.
So if you don't believe in having a role, that means you don't believe in having assigned roles. You believe in the roles being progressive or
And fluid.
flowing,
Yeah,
meaning that
fluid.
they can change situationally.
Yeah.
So again, if one person is too tired, then okay, you're not going to take care of that. Someone else is going to take care of that. The person who has the energy to do it. Or if one person can't pay the bill, then the other person who can pay the bill. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I believe in progressive roles. I don't believe in gender roles.
All right, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But at the end of the day, how
We were
are
just trying to get you to define your role, because you weren't giving a distinct definition.
right? You were acting like roles don't exist.
No, but what I'm saying, like, obviously, I'm gonna take the trash out. I don't think Anna should take the trash out.
That is a gender role. That's a
No,
gender
it's not.
role. No, hold on.
No,
No,
let
a
me
man,
hold on,
taking
let
out
me-
trash
let
is
me-
a gender role.
Maury, let me.
Okay,
finish,
my
bro.
fault. Go ahead.
But nigga, if I'm home and the trash needs taken out, I'm gonna take it out. But if I'm not home and the trash needs taken out, why can't you take the trash out?
That is situational. That's situational. But we're talking about in general. You
That's
literally.
a progressive role.
No.
What are you talking
But you
about?
literally just said I don't expect her to take the trash out. Just like, even though I expect her. Hold on.
I don't expect her to, but if the trash is overflowing, why are you not taking the trash out?
All right, and just like I expect her to make dinner, but if she's tired, I understand why she didn't. It's the same thing. It's like it's not usually going to happen, but it might happen sometimes. That still doesn't establish your role in the relationship. Regardless. Go ahead.
That's not a gender. Well, it wasn't something that was agreed upon. It's just
All right,
something
but
that I did.
if she decides to take out the trash one day, but you're the person that usually takes out the trash, that is
That's
still
something I do, bro.
no.
That's
That is
something
your
I do.
role. That is
We
your.
just agree that a gender role is traditional, and that having a progressive role means that you just swap.
Yeah.
depending on the situation.
Right. So
You agree, but the definition that we're using is what's making us disagree.
Right.
That's what I'm feeling like, at least.
Yeah.
Because you and me are on the same side. Me and Mari are on different sides. But me and Mari have agreed on the same terminology for each other's sides. I feel like
Right.
you are on different terminology from everyone else. But we've come across having the same terminology again. But then after that, we still end up on different sides somehow.
I'm not on no different side. I'm still on the.
So
I
you believe in progressive?
roles. I don't believe in
Yeah.
gender roles. I'm just
Yeah,
saying-
believing in gender roles is traditional.
You
That's
are-
what traditional
right,
is.
yes.
You're on my side.
yes.
You're acting like
You-
acting like there's no sides at all.
Right, yeah,
That's what it
exactly.
feels
That's not what no, hold on, Thomas. That's not what I was just getting at. I'm saying it's just something I do. I don't do it because Anna expects me to do it. I don't do it because.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's
That's
I
still
just
a
take the trash
role,
out.
but that is still a role that you
And can I
play.
say- just because you do it because you feel like it, and just because she does certain things because she feels like it, again, that is progressive.
And that's
yeah.
and that is still playing a role.
Okay, but Mari said it was a gender role.
Okay, that is my opinion. That is my
is traditional.
Right.
His side is a different side from you and me.
Eddie, I am agreeing with you. Yes, it's a progressive role. That's a role I'm playing. Yes, I'm saying when I said I take the trash out just because I take the trash out, I don't expect Anna to take the trash out. Mari's saying it's a gender role. I'm saying it's not because I'm.
No. I said it's a role. I said it's a role. I said it's a role.
You said it's a clip it, nigga. Clip it. You said that's a gender role.
Okay. All right. At the end of the day, I mean, technically, because you're the man and you're the one who's expected to take out the trash, it is a gender role.
I'm not expected to take the trash out, bro. I just do it.
All right.
The same way if Anna's home and the trash is overflowing.
All right, but now you're making it so substantial. I'm asking you, commonly, who takes the trash out?
Me, most of the time.
All right, that is your role as a man to take the trash out. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just your role in the household.
I don't believe in gender roles, bro.
All right, and that's fine too. That's fine too. You could take the trash out and not believe in gender roles. It's not like you have to be one or the other. You could be both. Me personally,
yeah, I believe that gender roles is sexist.
That's all right. Well, that's an ill take, because being sexist is putting one sex above the other. I am literally saying I don't care who it is being the breadwinner, because even though I'm traditional, if my woman is making $1 million, I'm not going to sit here and tell her that my fucking 9 to 5 is more important than her $1 million. Yes, I'm going to make dinner every night. Yes, I'm going to clean the house every night. But now that is me stepping into that role. It's still a role to be played.
But you're more traditional.
I am more traditional. I would rather take care of my woman than.
You're not gonna let her take.
No, I said.
9 times out of 10. I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10.
Yes, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take care of my woman before I let a woman take care of me. But if I let a woman take care of me, guarantee she has everything done for her when she gets home. Guarantee.
Fair enough.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even though I'm not progressive in the same sense as y'all, I still believe there are roles to be played in a relationship. One person plays.
I feel like it's a scale, and you're traditional leaning.
Yeah.
To be
I'm traditional leaning. That's just like
I like to